Hey, what's going on, everyone? So today we're talking about my glove collection. So we've done my bat collection, and while looking for bats, I also found gloves. And so here's a glove of mine right here, right? So this glove, not a bad glove. I put it on now. I wouldn't use this glove if I played. And today, if I was still playing, I wouldn't use this glove. Now I kind of realize why I missed so many balls when I was playing. But let's go over my glove collection. Now, I don't have. Bats are different than gloves. With bats, you swing tons and tons of bats in a year and you break a lot. And so I've got all kinds of different bats. And every year you get new bats. And with gloves, I use the same glove until it basically was either stolen from me. If you don't know about the story about my glove being stolen in the major leagues, just type it into the search on YouTube. It'll come up, I don't know, Matt Antonelli's lost stolen glove or something like that. You'll find it. But I'm still searching for that. One of the Colorado Rockies clubhouse guys stole my glove. I know it was you, okay? Anyways, so if you're out there, I'm going to hunt you. I will find you. And never mind. Anyways, so let's go over the gloves here. So I have a couple of different gloves. This one right here, and guys, we're going to have to refresh my memory a little bit, but I think this one was the one I used in the big league. So what happened? Let's go back. Let's just go back in time and let's talk, okay? Let's talk about gloves, how you get them. So when I was drafted, I signed a deal with the Yankees. What am I talking about? I signed a deal with Nike, all right? And so it was a head-to-toe deal. I've talked to you guys a little bit about this in the past, but maybe you're new to the channel. So you sign a deal with a company, right? I was a first-round pick, and so a lot of companies sent me stuff. All the companies that you've heard of today that you see players wearing, they all send me things and they try to get you to sign with them. And so Nike is, big company, Nike, cool. So I went with Nike, and the deal is head to toe. So basically all your stuff provided is Nike. You got Nike cleats, and you got Nike shoes and turfs, and you got Nike wristbands, and you got Nike gloves, and you got Nike shirt, and you got Nike everything. Batting gloves, you got to use all Nike, okay? And so here's my Nike glove right here. Now we've talked about this. Now I got my Nike glove, right? And I put it on, and this actually isn't the exact one. I'm going to tell you the story about it. So I put on the Nike glove, and I said, this glove stinks. I'm just being honest, guys. It was 2006. I don't know if they make better gloves now. I have no idea. But I put the glove on. I said, this glove stinks. But I had to wear it because I just signed a contract with them. So I used it. I tried to use it. I couldn't get it to break in. The ball was bouncing out of my glove every time. Some people say that's because you stink, Matt. Maybe so. But I stunk even more with this glove. So I called my agent and I said, Andrew, I can't use this glove, man. I'm like I'm trying to make it to the big leagues, and I need to be able to catch. Like that's, you got to be able to catch the ball to play in the major leagues. I can't catch with this glove. The ball doesn't want to stay in it, all right? And Andrew said, are you sure that's just, you don't have enough skill? And I said, very fun. He didn't say that actually, but so I said, I can't use the glove. Call him up. Tell him I can't use the glove. So he called him up. So they sent me a new glove. They sent me this glove, and they said, well, the glove that we sent you actually isn't our top model glove. We'll send you a better model. And I said, are you kidding me? I said, I just signed a deal with you guys. You didn't send me your best glove. Like, I know that you get those saves for, some other big leaguers, but holy hell, can I get a decent glove? So they sent me this glove right here, okay? So this is the exact glove. You can see it says Matt Antonelli here. Apparently it was a little bit better leather. And, it felt better, fine, but I still put it on, and I was like, you know what? No, I still don't like it. I should have done more research before, and I should have said, no, I'm not going to use it. But I didn't. So now I'm stuck, right? The season's about to start, and I'm like, I can't use a Nike glove. But there's no other gloves to go to. They said, we sent you the best gloves. Figure it out, right? So Matt Bush, you guys probably know who Matt Bush is, plays in the big leagues. I think he still plays in the big leagues. He's a pitcher now. He's my teammate. And it was the day before the season started, and I was like, Matt, I was looking for a glove, complaining about this. And I needed a glove somewhere, and Matt said, he's like, hey, I got an extra Rawlings glove. Do you want to try it? And I was like, sure. And I put the glove on, and literally, it was I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know. But I put my hand in the glove, and it was, I could tell immediately. I was like, this is my glove. This is it. And I went out. I was like, this glove's awesome. I went out. Fielded some ground balls. The ball went in it every time and stayed in it. So that was it. So I was like, I'm done with Nike, man. I'm going Rawlings. So I called up Andrew and I said, I'm going to use this Rawlings glove. He said, you can't use it. You just can't. You have a Nike deal. So what I ended up doing was I took all of the Rawlings signs and I took them off of the glove, okay? So like, here's an example. Here is a glove. Here is a Rawlings glove. This is later in my career. But this Rawlings right here, I ripped it off. This Rawlings right here, I colored it in black. All right, I colored all this in so that no one could see it. So that if you were a Nike rep and you came and you saw me play, you would have no idea that I was wearing Rawlings. You wouldn't even pay attention, right? And that worked for a while. That worked for a little bit until all of a sudden my agent called me one day and said, Nike just called and apparently they saw you and you weren't wearing a Nike glove and you're in big trouble. So he said, put your Nike glove back on. And I said, Andrew, I'm sorry, but I'm not putting my Nike glove back on. You call up Nike and you tell Nike that I'm either not wearing Nike anymore or, I'm either wearing this Rawlings glove and I'll continue to wear Nike stuff other than the glove, or I'm just not wearing Nike anymore, okay? Just tell them that. And apparently they must have thought I was going to be really good. At that point, I was like a top prospect. So Nike was like, okay, fine, we'll change the deal. You don't have to wear our gloves. All right, beautiful. Let me, I got ahead of myself a little bit, actually. Let me back up a second here. Before that happened, I had, so then I said, okay. So I had Rawlings, right, make me gloves. I don't want to get Rawlings in trouble for this. I don't know if they will. I had them make me gloves with no Rawlings signs on it, and somehow they did it. Look at, no Rawlings sign, no Rawlings, no Rawlings, right? Like, here's all the Rawlings signs everywhere. Here's no Rawlings signs anywhere. Even on the front, no Rawlings. So they literally made me Rawlings gloves with no Rawlings signs so that Nike wouldn't know. Now, my original plan was I was going to like just tape on some Nike signs. I didn't do that. But what happened was, so my Matt Bush glove got stolen. Okay, and this is where I think I got in trouble. My Matt Bush glove got stolen. And that was in Colorado during my big league time with the Padres. Well, I put this glove on next. Now this one is, at least with the Rawlings one where I had like the colored in stuff, I don't know, it looked a little more like a glove. Like this glove don't look like there's nothing on this glove, okay? Like this, no one wears gloves with nothing on it. So I don't know if that gave it away. But anyways, this was my glove that I wore in the big leagues right here. And I actually hate this glove. I put this glove on my hand right now, and again, I'm like, how did I ever feel? No wonder why I made so many errors. This is just, I don't know, the way I broke gloves in when I played is not how I'd wear them now. So I wore this glove. Nike yelled at me. I said, you know what? Tell them, forget it. And they finally said, okay, we'll let you out of the glove part of the deal. So then what happened was then I could finally go and use real Rawlings gloves. So now you can see this glove right here. Finally, I could go back to like actual Rawlings gloves. So I got Rawlings here. Now this glove I used for a long time. What happens is you get a couple of gloves each year. I think I got 2 or 3 Rawlings gloves each year. But I was one of those guys that would wear the same glove forever. So like, look at how beat up this glove is. Like this glove's just disgusting, right? So I wore this glove for a few different years. Yeah, this glove's a lot better than that glove right there. That glove stinks. But this one's nice right here. And they're the same type of gloves. So what did I use? I used an 11 3/4, which is a little bit bigger glove. I actually, when I use gloves now, I use a smaller glove. I use 11 1/2. But for the rest of my career, I use Rawlings. And I use this exact, not this exact glove, but I use this type of model. But I played 8 years professionally, and altogether, I only probably used like 3 gloves probably during my career. I used Matt Bush's glove until it was stolen. I guess I used that Nike glove for like a few games, and then I threw it out because it was terrible. Then I used Matt Bush's glove. Then I went to this glove, and I used this glove for a long time. And then I actually think I went to this glove. I'm going to have to go online and look. I know I was using this glove with the Nationals. I know I used it with the Orioles, and I'm pretty sure I used it with the Indians too. Although I played so little, I mean, the thing probably didn't get any use. The one thing about getting hurt a lot and then being on the bench a lot is I guess you don't use your glove a lot, so you can use it for a long time. But those are my gloves, and those are my glove stories. Not as many gloves as bats, clearly. But interesting stories, I think, with the Nike deal and then going to a Rawlings glove that has absolutely nothing on it. And then, trying to be like a tough guy and tell them, I'll drop out of my Nike contract. And they said, no, we'll keep you. And then a few years later, they said, Matt, you stink. Like, we don't want you anymore anyway. We should never even have given in to your demands. And I went to Under Armour for a year, but I did not have to wear an Under Armour glove. And then Under Armour said, Matt, you stink. And they said, we don't want you anymore. So at that point, I had nobody that wanted to take me on. So I think my agent bought me my gear after that. So anyways, hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight into how gloves work. But let me know if you have any more questions in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know your favorite glove. What's your favorite glove? I'm obviously a Rawlings guy, although I've used different gloves like Buckler, who actually I believe makes Rawlings gloves. Like we have Buckler gloves now. So there are a lot of different gloves out there and a lot of good gloves, but I decided to go Rawlings for my entire career. So that's what we got. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We'll talk to you later. If you've got hitters that you're looking to improve before the start of next season, this is essential for you. Matt Antonelli here, former Major League player, first-round pick, and college coach. With this course, we're going to show you exactly, step-by-step, how to generate power, develop bat speed, and enhance swing mechanics. Regardless of your hitter's age, this course is going to deliver advanced hitting techniques that will allow any hitter to get better and make an impact at the plate this spring. We have a full catalog of training content that you can access from anywhere at any time. This course is perfect for players, parents, coaches, instructors, and more. It offers a comprehensive package of drills and techniques that you can directly implement. Our course has helped hitters all over the country at different competition levels, and the feedback that we've received has been outstanding. The work you put in now will drive your success at the plate this spring. Get the essential knowledge that you need to take your game to the next level.